A lot of arguments in arc raiders happen because players think they are playing the same game. They're not. You see, competitive players aren't just better at mechanics, they're operating under a completely different set of priorities, rules, and expectations. This video is about why competitive players feel disconnected from casual discussions, balanced debates, and even complaints, because they are not experiencing the game the same way. Casual players often measure success by survival, loot, or fun moments, but competitive players measure success by consistency, efficiency, and repeatability. That single difference changes, quite honestly, everything. A casual player sees a fight as entertainment. A competitive player sees it as a calculation. A casual player values safety. A competitive player values control. These both types of players are not wrong. They are just playing with different win conditions. Competitive players don't focus on individual fights. They think in systems. They track map flow, player density, spawn patterns, extraction timing, and sound travel. They predict behavior rather than reacting to it. This is why competitive players sometimes sound detached or, in quotations, sweaty. They are analyzing outcomes, not emotions. They are not chasing moments. They're literally just optimizing their runs. You see, when casual players talk about risk, they usually mean dying. Oh, I don't want to die. Oh no, let me extract faster because I still don't want to die. Do you know what I mean? But when a competitive player talks about risk, they mean expected value. If I do this, would it bring a better outcome? Maybe if we take this fight, we can get better loot. Maybe if we take this fight, the way they'll have to get to the extraction could be beneficial moment for us. A fight can be low risk mechanically, but high risk strategically. A safe route can still be dangerous if it creates predictability. You see, competitive players don't ask, will I die? They ask, does this decision reduce my overall odds of success? That framing alone creates a completely different game. This is why balanced discussions literally just go nowhere. Casual players always argue from experience, but competitive players argue from outcomes. One side feels something is unfair, whilst the other sees it as exploitable. Neither side though is actually lying. They are really just evaluating the game through different lenses. And when developers listen to one group without understanding the other, well then, that's when tension tends to explode. Competitive players expect to lose runs, okay? They don't tilt as easily because failure is data, or should I say information, not who they are, or should I say identity. They review what went wrong, they adjust routes, they change their timing, and they just move on. But you see, casual players, they often take failure really quite personally. Competitive players take it analytically. That difference alone accelerates improvement massively. When competitive players say skill issue, they are usually talking about your decisions, not aim or anything mechanical in that term. When casual players hear it though, they think it's an insult. Both sides talk past each other, and then you know what happens? Resentment builds. The problem isn't arrogance, it's literally just a language mismatch. Listen, competitive players don't just play arc raiders better, they play a different version of it. Different goals, different metrics, different definitions of success. Understanding that gap doesn't mean you have to play competitively, but it explains why debates can be feeling very disconnected.